Hey, welcome back everybody. Hurricane Irma is still on her approach to the U.S. mainland, and she is remaining a typical hurricane in the respect that we don't know exactly what it's going to do. Now it is jockeying a little bit more to the west than before. As we go through, this is today, forecasted for 11 tonight. You can see it coming off there. Now it's going to hit the open warm water. Now this is Sunday, 5 a.m. and she's sitting out there churning over some very hot water. Already we have impacts going on, and over the course of the next few hours in particular, many of you are going to start to feel some of the tropical force winds. What's bothering me is I was just watching the Weather Channel, and they were saying that because the eye is going to tend up through here, or possibly even stay out in the water, that everything was super cool for Miami, and it's not. They like to, at first they love to ramp up the fear because they want to get everybody out, and then after that they tend to ratchet back a little bit and start to understate what's going on. At least that's my opinion. So here we are, Sunday the 10th, 9 a.m. (10 a.m.), 11 a.m. See how it's just kind of slowed down to almost near crawl? Doesn't look good for the Keys at all. So you're here down in this area. You're feeling 40 mile an hour, probably gusts. And we're going to bring her in for an approach here. There we go. Now we're talking Sunday, September 10th at 5 p.m. Now, when the Weather Channel gets to this point, they're saying how, maybe up here in Cape Coral, Lehigh Acres, it's going to be so terrible but not so bad. But this is not like the map they are showing. They're showing a map more like this. And I think this is an overstatement. Yet I think the other one's an understatement. But there's no way that you people on the right-hand side of Florida are not going to get a taste of this thing. It's impossible. Let's follow the track up through. You'll see what I mean. Palm Beach, 51 mile an hour winds. Port St. Lucie, 49. Palm Beach. Over here is where you don't want to be. And I don't understand why the Weather Channel is saying what they're saying, actually. As you can see, it kind of zips across the state there. Gets up into Jacksonville. What they're really worried about here is, or the Weather Channel I should say, is Georgia, southern Georgia. They're very worried that South Georgia is going to take a lot of weather, which is true. You're all going to take a lot of weather. Anybody that thinks that anywhere in Florida, if you think that you're not going to feel this storm, you are sadly incorrect. So watch it come into play one more time. We'll get a good feel for the winds. This is the GFS model at just 10 meters above the ground. They say the European model has been the most accurate. I disagree. This GFS model has been spot on. 5 a.m. Sunday morning, tomorrow morning, Miami 53. And look, the Keys are getting just banged. Miami 59. We're just being pounded down here. The eye's going to go right over the Keys, which means that it's going to take the brunt of it all. They're now saying that the Keys may temporarily disappear under water, surge, and wave. 57. Cape Coral. They keep clearing about Cape Coral, worried about the inlet. They're also worried about Tampa Bay, the actual bay itself. As you can see, you ain't getting away here. I mean, you're probably not quite as bad as before, but there's still going to be some serious crap going on here. It's up here in Tampa Bay is where they're concerned about the ocean inlet surge. I don't know a lot about that, but as you can see, this is a long duration. All you guys right here on this coast, just because the eye of it's over here, this eye is like 40 miles wide, and the tropical storm effects extend 200 miles, about 100 miles in each direction. So it's going to be a long duration. The model has kind of remained fairly consistent, and that is how it stands for right now. Thanks for watching. I'll be back if anything changes.